Welcome to Google Ads Unleashed, the podcast that helps you harness the power of Google Ads to increase sales for your online business. In an ever-changing Google Ads landscape, we uncover the latest strategies, techniques, and best practices for creating effective ad campaigns that deliver real results. And now your host, Jeremy Young.
So, welcome to the second episode of Google Ads Unleashed. So, in this episode, we're going to talk about the role of Google Ads in e-commerce because basically I get a lot of people approach me with very, very unrealistic expectations about what this channel is able to do for their business. And they are also not fully aware of sort of the mechanics behind the channel, how it's positioned within the marketing mix of the business. And generally, they don't really know what to expect or what sort of potential there is with Google Ads. So I'm just going to start very generically with the good old idea of the generic marketing funnel. I'm sure a lot of people have probably heard about this before. The classic phases, people who are unaware of your product, then the classic awareness stage, consideration, a purchase, and then existing customer. So roughly that's pretty much the funnel. So most of you probably listening will have had a lot of experience with Meta, with TikTok, with all these fancy channels where you can do crazy push marketing, where you can reach millions of people and build fancy creatives and duplicate the campaigns 5, 6, 7 times to scale and push budget. Google is not like that. Google is, in essence, a pull channel. And if you think about this classic marketing funnel, Google is located in the, let's say, consideration and conversion phase. That is the stage where people already are aware that they have a problem, that they are currently looking for, let's say, a product or a service that solves their problem, and they are actively in the research phase to find you on Google and to find you, on your product, right? So what this means as well for you is you have to tailor your expectations to what this means for your entire marketing mix and budget, because there's only going to be so many people Googling for your product. So that's something you always have to be aware of when you start this channel. Am I actually selling a product that people are looking for? Many years ago, for instance, I had a client who sold a very, very innovative product, which were baby clothes that grow with your toddler, right? So you could buy one garment that lasted 4 years. So you can already tell I had to explain in 3-4 sentences what the hell this product was, and naturally no one was Googling for it. So as you can imagine, I learned a lot from this project as well. I sort of gladly took on this project in my early days and very quickly found out that in fact you have to be very aware of what sort of role Google plays within your e-commerce business. Also, you will always have limitations as a result of that. Although we have a lot of clients who are constantly badgering us with, hey, can we spend more? Can we try this? Can we try that? Google Ads is about relevance, right? So you want to be presenting your product as the most relevant search result to the problem or the search that the user is having, right? And there's only so many people out there who will be searching for your product, right? So that's sort of a limitation of the channel that someone has to be aware of when you are starting it off to adding it to your marketing mix. So don't expect any miracles. But the benefits of Google Ads are huge, right? So first of all, it's super stable. Unlike on Meta or on TikTok where campaigns burn out or creatives burn out, Google is a super reliable channel that will always add 20 to 50% additional revenue to your business. That is something that I've found for various businesses. For some of e-commerce businesses that we deal with, it is actually the introductory channel. There is no other channel that is bigger in the marketing mix of these businesses. It just really depends on sort of the demand for the product and how people generally buy different products as well. So what I'm finding is that different channels like Google Meta are just different tools to unlock different goals for your business, right? So, and as much as that is a massive benefit, the continuity and the consistency of Google Ads, you have to be very aware of what the different campaign types actually do for your business as well. So you have loads of campaign types on Google Ads, such as search, display, shopping, video ads, performance max. All of these will have definitely their own episode at some point, but at the moment, obviously I can't deep dive too much into this in this episode, but you have to be very aware that all of these different campaign types have different powers. So I always talk about the pyramid in Google Ads. The pyramid, the base of the pyramid, which is the largest and thickest part, and which is where most of your revenue comes from, should come from your branded searches. So those are people looking for your brand actually on Google and who discover you through a search campaign or through shopping listings. And it should come from your shopping listings. I see so many people use search, display, and video ads on Google for their e-commerce businesses, and I can tell you that in 98% of cases, it's a total waste of money. The reason for that is that Google has actually come up with shopping listings which drive the most conversions, right? Because they're geared towards conversions. Yeah, they have the little image, they have the price, they have the title of the product. They actually give people like a window shopping experience. Google has introduced this channel a couple of years, many years ago, because it realized that search does such a poor job of doing this, and also it realizes that display video ads, they are all push channels which are not as engaging as Meta, so that's why they don't really work. So just have to be aware of what actually is working for your brand, and then use the mix of those different types of Google Ads campaigns for your business. Then obviously it's all about actually setting all of this up. So like I said, I would always start with shopping campaigns. I would always start with branded search, and I would